Let's go. What's up, Doc? What's going on, everybody? It's that Tuesday. What's going on? It's the going through the numbers Eve on Tuesday. What's going on, everybody? It's your homeboy, dark skinned and not offended, clean shaven, no misbehaving, Dark Vader's only son and Count Chocula's favorite nephew. He is I and I is him. It's your main man, Accounting Tom. What's kicking it? I hope y'all doing well. I hope y'all doing all right. It is Tuesday, early as hell, because y'all know I went to work damn near late as shit, and then I get to beat this sun getting up and being in my damn video, messing up my video with the glare. So I'm happy as hell right now. So what I talk about on my channel, of course, is always budgeting and financing and how to keep more money in your pocket, more money coming in, less money going out, maintain a budget, and you'll maintain having financial freedom. So here it is, Tuesday. Your boy is up, Adam, ready to go. I'll probably be up this early tomorrow and do a stream even earlier tomorrow, because tomorrow's the pay week. We got to get the pay run running. Hopefully I can get it done on Wednesday, tomorrow. Then we ain't got to worry about trying to have stuff done on Thursday and everything else. Cool. We can do that. So thank you. Thank you for the like. Your boy always appreciate the like. Got my gum as always. Got to try to keep gum. Do I even have some in this car? No, I do not. I didn't get none yesterday because they bought us lunch. My staffing agency came to the job and bought us lunch. So I didn't get a chance to run out and go get gum and do all my other stuff. And of course, I'm going to have to get gas. Even in this car, look where the gas is at. Damn near under full. So that means throw another 20 in there and it'll put it back over. That's how you keep gas in your car. And my gas won't be my biggest expense. The only reason why my gas is my biggest expense, none of my jobs is near my house. All my jobs are, the day job is 20 minutes, 22 to 25. Hungry Howie's is about 10, 15 minutes from the house. And Domino's is the same distance, about 22 minutes from the house. So nothing is close. So I will put gas in this car again to keep it at full. So therefore, I'm not spending a lot of money on gas, even though I am spending money on gas, if that makes sense. I can't let my shit get to half. I can't let it get to 3/4 of a tank. None of that. Nah, B. Nah, my gas will be out of control. Especially in this car, because this tank is big as I don't know what. Come on, Uber. And I do Uber for a living when I get a chance, but as we all know, over the years, Uber been messing with the money, so it ain't worth really doing it anymore unless it's a big event. And don't too many big events come to Tampa. I mean, the really last big one was when Taylor Swift was here for 3 days, and that was over 2 years ago. The hockey games, football is usually it because Florida's a football state. And Florida loves football, even if it's pro or college. You know, we used to be able to circle the calendar and be like, yeah, this going to be, $300 less than 2 hours type day. But it ain't even like that no more. So really, who's all doing is Ubers. You know, I got my few buddies that, on the Off the Clock podcast that still do it. I barely do it. I'm just a hustler on the crew. They just know I'm going to make me some damn money. I'm not about to wait for Uber to decide or wait for a local lawmaker to be like, hey, these rideshare guys deserve their fair share. I'm not about to wait for that. Nah. My wife and my little brother probably are starved to death. Well, not my little brother, but my wife probably. My little brother buys shit what he wants, so he'll be okay. It's usually the wife, because she'll start panicking and stuff. And keeping her at ease is the hard job to begin with. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for checking in. So I'm making my point to make sure that the family is set and taken care of. Man, this is why I hate this lane. All these people gonna be trying to merge in and all this other shit. No, it's not even a lane. It says merge. God, these people are so crazy. But as you can see, the sun is starting to come up. That means I got a haul ass to get across that bridge. But yeah, I mean, I was on the barbecue putting comments, and me and Jeff, we go back to the Rideshare Garage podcast, and and Jeff went on ahead and made his own podcast at the barbecue. Hey, he be rapping, dropping lyrics and stuff. I'm surprised that his channel don't get strike for using music and stuff, but no, he stays on. I guess he finds YouTube agreed music, I guess. But I love his podcast, you know. But Jeff is also an accounting guy, and even way better than me. He got a whole bachelor's in accounting. And then he worked at the casino, being an accountant at the casino. So, hey, from Russia, what's going on? Talk to me. Yeah, so I always pay homage with the guys who I either was on a panel with or people that I got to know over the years in this thing called social media, and we're like-minded individuals. Boy, Jeff know money and stuff back and forth and everything else. He could tell it to you off his head. You know, me, I could work it when I see it. The moment I see it, I can do it. It's an opportunity, I can knock it out. So yeah, me and him is one and the same, but Jeff was getting burnt out with accounting because of course, when you move up in the world in corporate accounting, you get more responsibilities. Yeah, the most I probably ever do is managing. I don't think I'm gonna be no CEO. No, not even CEO. I don't think I'm gonna be a CFO. Maybe a controller at the minimum, or a supervisor of accounting department. But nah, manage? Nah, a director? Nah, that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. And then that shit is salary. And I love getting paid by the hour. Fuck is you talking about? I love getting paid by the hour. Ain't nothing more beautiful in America than getting paid by the hour to do the job that you like doing. I love doing accounting. I love doing math. It's easy to do it for yourself for free when someone is paying you to do it. That's even more beautiful. So So I can't wait. I can go ahead and start getting my spreadsheet out tonight, start putting it together. I want to see what this check looks like with the overtime. That's going to be huge. So it's going to be big things coming. And so all I do is protect and make sure all my financial responsibility is well taken care of. Once I know that, it's easy as pie from here on out. So, see, this is good not having that super glare behind me. So this is cool. I can go with this. So tomorrow I'll probably leave even earlier. Well, Uber Eats was good when I first started doing it, you know, but during COVID, DoorDash and Uber Eats, you made bank. You made $2,000 a week delivering food during the non-contact days. You know, that was great for everybody to doing Uber and stuff. Oh, hey, Angelina. Thank you for checking in. I subscribed to your channel because I still felt so bad you was asking me a question and I didn't know you was talking to me because I had the spreadsheet over StreamYard, so I couldn't see the chat. But I will buy multi screen attachment for my laptop so then I can move stuff over and then I could be able to see the chat. Yeah, it was. I mean, when the world was shut down, you can always find a way to make money because people found the way to make money during the whole shutdown, where they had you staying in the house 6 feet, wearing masks and everything else. Uber Eats and DoorDash was killing it. I mean, it was the good old days of 2017, 2018 Uber, driving for Uber. And that's one of the things Jeff was on his podcast about how I was making grand a week. I was making 3 grand a week, still working a day job and another job on the weekends. And I was doing Uber every day after work, coming home making 300-400 a night. And it was easy. And but you know, as everything else, I took advantage of it. Yeah, I know. Thank you for forgiving me, but I follow you now, so I'm subscribed to your channel and everything because I like to stay in touch and be in contact with good people, you know? Yes, on DoorDash. I'm telling you, during COVID, the heart of it, motherfuckers was making some money. Cause all you had to do was put it on the porch and step back, take a picture, and you walked. And that money was coming in. Every time you went on that DoorDash, the sections was busy. It was $3 a delivery, $4 a delivery. Man, it was crazy. And then on weekends, when people was locked in and you barely had football, $5 a delivery. Because you had football. First, you had the NBA playoffs here here in Florida. They was in Orlando at Disney Wide World of Sports, and you couldn't leave off the premises. Everybody got checked. Everybody got clean. Everybody wasn't infected until Lou Williams went to the strip club to get some lemon pepper wings in Atlanta. after somebody's funeral, he damn near fucked up the whole thing. But of course, Lemon Pepper Lou Williams, that everybody used to idolize because quiet as kept, Lou Williams was walking around with 2 bitches everywhere he went. And everybody was like, yo, you see Lou? Lou walking around with 2 girls. I mean, that's how it was back then. And then when the NFL started, it was nobody in the stadium. And you was playing football with no crowd. Well, you had no crowd, but here in Florida, once after the unemployment server crashed, DeSantis was like, this is stupid. We going halfway. So then bars was somewhat packed, and then people were standing outside because Hooters, Wing House, who else? Or they were putting TVs outside in the parking lot for people to sit outside and watch football with no crowd. But you still had crowds. Yeah. Lobbies were empty, but everything else was packed, which was crazy to me. What is wrong with this guy not knowing how to get over in a lane? Jesus Christ. You are a terrible driver. And so, even during those money making times and every tragedy, you can find ways to make money. The TV show Billions was based off of Bobby Axelrod. He started making his billions off of September 11th because the stock market didn't close. It was still trading. And he saw somewhere where something started going up in price when it was very little. And as he said on the show, hey, when the plane hit the second tower, I stepped on the gas. He threw more money into it and his shit skyrocketed. And instead of working on Wall Street, he opened up his own hedge fund. So you can always find ways to make money when shit hits the fan. Right. So, and even for me, I did more private rides more than I ever did. Like I used to give out business cards as I was doing Uber. And it's a wing house over here by Raymond James that I live close to. And what the fuck are y'all doing? Are you trying to learn how to get off the freeway or you can't get off the freeway? Golly. Oh, it's a semi truck carrying box trailers that's going slow. Now I understand why they're going slow. All right, now let's get back to it. So, even during times where everybody had this economic hardship, DeSantis said, fuck that, Florida going 50%. Disneyland or Disney World, whichever we got over here, we opened up 50%. SeaWorld was at 50%. Universal Studios was now 50%. And Florida kept it moving. Now, what I did during COVID was doing all these private rides and shit, and I was like 40 a pop, 50 a pop. It could have went, if you was going across town, that was 50. If you was going somewhere 10 minutes, it was 40. Cause I'm like, I'm not Uber. I charge my own prices. I gotta get up and come get you to go where you are. You're not even close to me. So you do a couple of those a day, man, it was crazy. The airport was insane because nobody was hardly picking up. All I did was sit around. All those rides, that was an hour, that was $200. I was doing rides 200 a pop. And then during the old money, when Uber wasn't fucking with the rates and you could make some hellified living, like in 20 I think I started in 2016. So that's when Uber was still doing uh 90 something cents a minute, and then like it was $1.12 a mile. I was killing it. I was going to work. I went to work early, get off at 3. By 5 o'clock, I already had $150. And then on some days, like if we had a Thursday night football game, oh shit, the first hour I had $200 because the short rise and the surge was insane. But look, now the sun wants to come up in effect. But now I'm at a certain point. Yeah, I might get up earlier tomorrow and be at work at 7. But yeah, everybody knows during COVID and any hardships that comes along, you're gonna make money. What you say, Angelina? I bought Afterpay shares. Yes, everyone told me I was. Yeah, I was bullshit. I was batshit crazy until it got popular. Yes, no, you are right. And then it was so many people once they found the little vaccine and Pfizer and Moderna, and Pfizer's stock was like $12 to $15, and that shit shot up to like $90. Then AMC shit was probably right around $9, and they shit went up to like I think it was like $30 a share. Like it was a lot of people saying, even like you say for for the Afterpay the share, people was saying you was batshit crazy for certain things. But I'm telling you, it was people found to make money in other ways that you ever knew how you could. Man, it was jobs. It was jobs out here, but people were scared to hire because nobody knew how to react. All the warehousing shit was shut down. So guess what became popular? All the administrative positions. That's how the work from home shit popped off. My job, we started working from home. I made so much money. I moved my wife and I next to the airport where we live at now. And that was a way bigger apartment, way cleaner. It was bougie, kind of. It was quiet. You know, I remember the first week of lockdown, police was in my complex because husband and wives were fighting because the husband couldn't work and the wife was looking around like, are you gonna go get a job? How? Ain't nobody. And police was constantly in my complex for people fighting with their spouses. Man, so many divorces was all being filed, but nobody could get divorced. I mean, I'm talking about the courthouse was packed. I've even taken some people, gave private ride shares, and they was going down to the courts to file for divorce. I was like, God damn, you wild. But that's how it goes. That's how life is. As my mother would say, shit happens. All right, it is 7:31. I am here early. I am here early. And I'm gonna be here even early tomorrow because I'm gonna make sure that that check run be miraculous. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. God damn. I'm allergic to being broke. We talking about money. My allergies go crazy. No. I'm allergic to being broke. That's why my black ass at work early. But yeah, the pandemic was something else. Boy, you found people made so much money that this is why people don't want to work now. Because all those avenues that open up, they all closed. They shut that shit down. I mean, that's cool. It's only 3 people, but I still talk about budgeting and finance, you know. Mr. Collateral, what's up? Thank you for checking in. I can't even read your Russian name. Thank you for checking in. Angelina, you's always a joy checking in. The real Josh, there you go. We was making 405 to 6 hours back then. Hey, that is not a lie. That is not a lie. The lobbies were empty. Yes, sir. Peak pay in the middle of the day was crazy. I'm telling you, it was $4 or $5 an order at certain times of the day during DoorDash during COVID. It was insane. But your boy made it to work. Thank y'all for checking in. I might do one on the way home since I ain't got to run straight to work soon as I get off. But I wanted to test something today and see how it would be commute. I mean, the commute is easy getting to work, but I live directly next to the airport. Ain't nothing easy by getting past that boy. Oh boy, he got an old Beamer. Damn, that's the old one. But that ain't the pink cookies in a plastic bag Beamer. But yes. Thank you, Angelina. You have a great day as well, all the way from Australia, from the Golden Coast. And here we on the Treasure Coast of Florida, from coast to coast, man. Ain't nothing wrong with financing. Nothing wrong with having a budget, keeping your money in your pocket, and more coming in, less coming out. But as usual, as I always say, be safe out there, everyone. Well, hello from Malaysia. Thank you for checking in. Like I tell everybody, be safe out there as always. Be aware of your surroundings because a shooting can happen anywhere. We had one in Tampa, downtown, some road rage incident, and dudes got the shooting, but he got shot, but he didn't die. So, but they still got bullet shells all over the intersection. So just be aware of your surroundings and do what I do. Go to work, get your money and bounce. Go home to your family and your spouses in one piece. Stay together. Tell someone you love them, because we all ain't promised tomorrow. I don't give a shit how good of a person you are. And yeah, just be good out there. I wish my man Vinny would have checked in, because Vinny Cuz gonna do something. He gonna go over the numbers with the stocks and the shares and the futures. Watch his channel, and then tomorrow night, watch us on his channel. Off the Clock podcast. We all get together on Wednesday and shoot the shit. We talk about anything good, bad, and indifferent. If you see my videos, I did a going over the numbers last week on Tuesday, uh, showing all the monies that I made and everything from last week. I got to do another one tomorrow. I'm gonna go over the numbers and everything. I may do one tomorrow afternoon. That's why I'm trying to get here as early in the day. So when I get home, I can start going over the figures. This is how much I paid for this. This is how much I paid for that. But this is how much I'm bringing in. So, yeah, check your boy out. Like, comment, subscribe. I answer to all comments, good, bad, and indifferent. I don't have Wi-Fi at work, so it takes a while for my videos to upload. Probably damn near 15 hours. So if I had good Wi-Fi at work where my YouTube videos will upload quicker, I would do it. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all have a good one. I see y'all later. Thank you for the likes. Your boy is signing off. See y'all later on today. All right. Peace.